Hello, everyone, and welcome to an evening with WIT Heidi, the multi variety show that brings world news, events, entertainment, self made designs, independent journalism, her own slogans, class hop, spirituality, ooh, and more. Get started a little late today. This is Saturday. I try not to do my shows on Saturday, but I took some pictures earlier. It is kind of getting dark or whatever. But this is my little purse. And this is like a little shoe, like a little charm. And it's crazy because I have socks to match it. And I don't even know if y'all will be able to see the socks. But anyway, I took a picture earlier. So, I had a few things on my mind. This is going to be a quick short. And I was talking about the village women on my last show. I was talking about Jerusalem and world events and the rebelliousness of the world today, entertainment, local, and elsewhere. And I wanted to mention about the village women concerning verse American women and the envy involved. And I hadn't sent that video yet, but that's what it will be about. And this is an extended short of that. I just wanted to say the village woman that had a birthday, that her husband gave her a birthday. Do you know he had the gall and the nerve to have her cook on her birthday? After they had cake and watermelon, there was no water, there was no pop. He had, like I said before, he had her drink out of a river along with their two sons, a son and a daughter. And I'm like, wow, this dude is tight. You know, he got all this YouTube money. So I just wanted to say that this guy felt like she still had to do her wifely duties even right after her birthday. She had the enjoyment and got to cooking chicken and stuff. I thought that was so cruel and inhumane. Let the woman cook the next day. At least cook for her. He do help out in the cooking. I seen him do that for her birthday. Come on, if you're gonna do it all the way. So anyway, I'm gonna put my glasses on, y'all, because I'm not gonna be out here long because I got some food heating up and I'm trying to start eating and be done eating before 7, and it is now after 9, so I don't like doing that. So I would like to talk about foreign issues. I just mentioned about the village woman, but a lot of the foreigners here, was a young foreigner at a store, and he was young, like he wasn't no more than probably 17 or 19, could be 20, but he looks very young. And he was ruling over a black brother. And I see so much, some stuff on my screen. I'm sorry about that, y'all. And this is my little, it's like a mahogany, lipstick, and it is a really dark color, but it mellows out and you hit it on. It mellows out into like a chocolate burgundy. And I am chilling in my car this evening, and I was just watching. I had went over there to get a few items, and I see so much potential, in this brother. So I said the next time I see the young man, he looked like he's about maybe 35, 36. And it just broke my heart, to see that young guy ruling over him. And I felt like that just tells how the parents really feel about us over here. Because you could have someone his age or older, but for you to have someone that's young enough to be his little brother, or possibly his son, he's watching and snooping and breathing all over the place and trying to make sure he do things right. So he was assisting me one time, and he was making sure he was doing the right thing as if he was trying to be slick or something. So today when I went in there, I was on my way do a few runs. I had to stop at the health food store and get a few of my holistic things. And it just broke my heart. The young man, like I say, he was he looked out for me. He always looked out for me. And so when I went in there, I was like, I want to see the black brother, So he went and got him. Basically, I'm saying, you're not going to service me. You're not getting my money. It's still going to their business, but at least I'm going to give it to the brother, and I'm going to ask him, what type of talents do you have? Nothing worldly, but what can you do? What kind of business can you open up? If you've been working here, I don't believe he looks like he has any kind of habits. Are you saving? You might have kids, you might have somebody, I don't know what all his situation is, but you need to be saving and try to open up something that's demanding. There's some things that are demanding, and you can do it. I don't know if he's eligible for a loan or whatever, but, I would patronize his business. I would go there. But it's like, I couldn't believe that, and it's like Ishmael people are, they lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? And they lost at all costs, of every nation, green, blue, white, yellow, beige, red, black, orange, but only the submission and repentance of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the true and living God, will rescue one. And that's all I had to say, y'all. I just want to do the little quick short. I couldn't believe it. I was like, who does he think he is? And I know he was older than him, and it just made me not want to do business there. I only go there because of him, so I think he was on his lunch break, he was eating some chicken, and he said, somebody looking for you. He was probably just about off, but if he wasn't off, I'd have been like, I'll come back when you're ready. Because only he know how to, hook me up with the stuff that I purchased. I couldn't believe that. And he's there faithfully all the time. I'm like, they probably, taking their little time with their family, spending time with their family. They probably out in the villages, doing the off-grid, which is a good survival skill, but I would prefer Latinos to build my log cabin because it's going to look more like a nice little castle house. It ain't going to have all that mud and openings where stuff can get in there, all types of, know what's crawling out there, And even though they had they daughter or whatever in the little basket or whatever, you don't know what's gonna crawl in them places, honey. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, for real, you serious? I'm banging this cream blouse, you guys. This gun got back cold. Yeah, I took a picture earlier. I'm gonna send them out. Yeah, I'm chilling this evening, sun and the lightness is going down, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. All right. I'm going to get in the house and put my jammies on. And this world is just coming to an end. It's like the enemy is making all of the people in the world, entertainment world, almost everywhere, making sin seem like it's just okay. People already struggling to deal with, getting delivered from this and delivered from that and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I have no makeup on today. I'm trying to see, is that my husband? Yeah, my husband coming. He gonna be like, what is you doing? I just thought I'd do a little quick right here in my little car while I heat up my food in the house. I wanted to just get back home because I had went the wrong way to go where I wanted to go, to the soul food place to get their green beans. I just didn't feel like cooking. I love their green beans. They use red potatoes. I really don't like eating potatoes. And my husband always had potatoes and bananas around. So I was talking to my health food specialist. He was like, try something called squashana or something. I don't know. I think my husband got it. It looked nasty. He said, eat it raw. I'm like, I'm going to pull it up and see what health benefits it is, because you got to be careful what you put in your stomach. And I told him I can't have all the acidy stuff. So I'm going to pull it up and find out what health benefits it is to the body. You're going to want to find out what's a good health benefit for certain parts of the bodies. I know I like carrot juice. I make my carrot juice. Because when you buy it, it has all the extra stuff in it, and you're not getting the pure juice. But if you get the pure, you get the straight carrots. I get the little babies, little long, thick ones, or the little small, tiny, skinny ones, or the little small rectangle opal look. And they're short and they're dark color. They're real rich looking. I don't like the long ones because they're not dark enough for me. Now, I like purple carrots too. I got some purple yam powder, so I'm gonna probably mix that. I'm gonna try this soy protein silk, see how it tastes by itself, because I didn't like it in my coffee. So if it tastes good by itself, then I may go ahead and try it with my chamomile and ginger and my purple yam. Purple yam is good for women who can't have children anymore. I like the yam root, but the yam root that I was drinking with it's a trace mineral. It had trace minerals in it, and it had citric acid in it. So I said, should I get a trace mineral, a liquid mineral, without the citric acid? So I have to break things up to use it, And I'm like, you got citric acid. Citric acid is not good for the stomach lining. But I used to drink it all the time, so who knows what damage the citric acid was doing. But, and they say licorice root is not good to take too long. I had that like a few times. But I like marshmallow root. I got to pull up how long should you use it. But yeah, I couldn't believe how he was doing that, talking to that. He wasn't really talking to him, but he was over him, like he under him. And I didn't like that, And this brother got a lot of potential. I'm using my phone, y'all, because I don't have much storage or whatever. Yeah, I got on this little top. It's like it's a dressy little blouse turtle. It's casual. I'm banging my earring, my African earrings. They go with my socks as well. So, so I got the little charm from my purse. I took it earlier. Yeah, honey. I couldn't believe it. I'm eating late. This is the last night that I'm eating late. I will not eat late anymore. I'm trying to have my food, prepare my food early in the daytime. Just try to combine breakfast and dinner brunch. I make them like brunch, so I can have my food, be done with my food by 6. Sometimes I do just have me a pop a little later or whatever, but I drink a whole lot of water. So, and then the cranberry that I have, it has no citric acid, so it doesn't bother me. So that's a blessing. They make sure, because they know citric acid. He was talking about apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has acid too, so I'd rather use the capsule. But I try to drink oat milk behind it or something, because that can also mess with the acid reflux if you take too much. So they was talking about teas. I'm not really a tea person. I don't like tea, but I'm going to drink ginger, chamomile, and green tea and mix it. Try it a little soy. Pour a little bit and then try the soy. Because I'm gonna want it. If it's a cold day, I'll have it warm. But if it's a cool day, I put the honey in it. I got some cactus gold honey powder, and I also have like the 4 grams of sugar in one. I had one that had boysenberry in it, but I can't find it. I can't find it online anymore. Yeah, I didn't like that. And then today when I asked for him, he was looking at me like, no, I don't want you. I don't want you. Oh man, look at the little cat. Oh, he all in my yard. Now why you using it in my yard? I don't know if that's a boy or girl. My husband talking about, I ain't even talking to him. What the heck? Oh, if you shut the door, you don't shut that door all the way, it will. Where did I just drop? Oh. Yeah, honey, I didn't like that. He trying to act like, and then the brother, I see so much potential in the brother, but that there is just like making him look small, and I know he could do better. This brother, he's so cool, you know what I'm saying? He's a straight up Detroiter. He's a Detroiter all day long. But I'm hoping he's saving. Because I'm talking about, well, are you saving to open up? I know businesses aren't as good as they be, but you want something, or like he can like get houses and flip them or something. So, he can have something to fall on where he ain't depending on nobody else. So I told him check out my talk shows. Today was the first time I mentioned it, and I was like support it, But He knows that I see it now before he know, but I show him so much love and support. He knows I support him or whatever. But when I let him know I have my own shows, like, I was just sending out that vibe, like, have your own whatever. He can get a YouTube show, and he probably will get a whole lot of viewers and subscribers. He probably make a whole lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably going to do that YouTube percentage or whatever. I don't have that. And then I heard Cash App going to be gone, so I don't know how I'm going to do my donations for my show. I heard there's another one, so I may be mentioning that to people. I don't know how things are going to go. People don't have time to send money orders to support a show, so it's still off and on cold here. It's cold. Now it's cold, and it felt like 80 something the other day, so my son was giving me his ideas about what he thinks, why things is the way they is. But and then the enemy making things look so normal, make it look like it's really good, or make you, and then before you know it, you're watching stuff that you really shouldn't even be watching. You're watching it too much because it seemed good, but it's not good for you. It's not good for your spirit. And I'll be like, some shows be so interesting, but the ungodliness of it just says it all. So it's not good for your spirit if you're trying to be sanctified. Yeah, but I just, like I said, I didn't like the way that foreigner, and I call it foreigner issues, and I don't hate to see black men put themselves in positions like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a problem if it was an older foreigner, somebody that was an elder than him, and then even somebody your same age is like, okay, shouldn't you be doing something like that? I'd rather see it be a elder, or something like that. But it goes to show you that the family don't have no respect, not just because of his nationality, allegedly, but just in general. When you take your child, and then I heard that they had enslaved blacks back in slavery, not in slavery time, but like back in the old times around Jerusalem time when Jesus was around, and they left from Egypt, and they were black Jews and black Egyptians and Sudans and other nationality. They were called another name before they were the name that they have now. And I heard they enslaved blacks. So, I don't know if they're aware of it. I'm not going to false accuse them, but and then I wonder if that was a different nationality, would they have that young man over him? Or would they be intimidated? Because like I said, I went to the post office, and this Indian was intimidated by Karen, and she was going to be a problem. But he got to know how to navigate stuff like that. You can't just let that slide, because you will get reported. I never reported him. I'm still thinking about it, because he need to learn. He doggone well, she wasn't in that line before me, and it wasn't even so much about ahead of me. She was in the wrong lane, and usually they'll let you come if you're in the wrong lane if there's nobody else there. So, I'm going to get him along, see him one day, and I'm like, look, you need to get your own business. Stop working for these folks. They got their young grandchild or whatever all over you, like you beneath him. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. I wasn't being discriminatory or none of that. I'm not going to say what their nationality is. They foreigners. I'm not going to say, but I didn't like it. And I know the young man know he's older than him. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's all a family business. It was a Caucasian dude that I think was over. He must have sold it or something, because I don't never see him no more. When the Caucasian dude was there, he had an Indian dude, and he had a Chinese dude. So he versified it. And then they were down the street at the new place. At another store. This other place was a gas station, but this other one was the store. They sell a variety of different things there. I couldn't believe it. And I don't know what responsibilities it is. He might be under pressure where, he have to work or something. But I can't imagine seeing him in a place like that forever and retiring off of it. I just can't see it. Because he puts in almost every day. Every blue moon, he'll take probably a Saturday or Sunday off if he got something to do with the family or whatever the case may be. I don't know his business. Because I'm going to be like, are you in a position to save up? Do you have a savings account? You know what I'm saying? You can buy a house cheap. The only thing about them loans, if he use that to fix it up, he got to be able to, if he do sell it, he got to pay that loan back. So I really don't care too much for loans. You know. So anyway, you guys, this is an evening with WIT, Heidi, the Multi Variety Show. And you can check me out on Facebook at Heidi Wilkerson Totsy, Totsy. Hotty Totsy back on the rampage again, doing it hood style on a Saturday evening. And this is most definitely evening. Because sometimes I do a little earlier, like 3, 4 o'clock. And it's not quite evening. So I don't know what else to say. Well, I can't say a day with, I could say a day with Heidi, but it's called an evening with. A-N, with Heidi. That's right, the Multi Variety Show. You guys support the show. That's right, $ capital QUEEN, capital HEIDI 701, $ Queen Heidi 701. And if you're interested in any head crowns, choker crowns for females, head crowns for male and female, wrist sports crown for male and female with beads, blings, and everything. And I do plain Jane as well. So if you're interested, you may call 313-971-7779. Again, 313-971-7779, and someone will take your request. And I am giving out free designs for any gift of $25 or more. That's right. So I'm going to reduce it because I was doing the $35 or more for the head crown. So it'll be $25 or more for each item. So because I'm doing each item, the wrist crowns will not be $15, because if you get a crown, head crown is going for, all of them are the head crown is worth a lot. So for you to get that free, then, you know, but if you're willing to do 35 or more, you can get the head crown for free. And to my talk show, you just put for, you know, talk show crochet bling designs, you know, or just put, you know, arts and crafts support of the show, you know, but you are supporting the show. And so thank you all for watching again an evening with WIT Heidi. That's right, where I bring creativity, originality. That's right. So I'll be getting back with you guys. I am using my husband's phone. I know he wants his phone back. He had been without it all day today. So thank you again for watching the show. Support the show. Like, share, subscribe if you like it. And it'll be much appreciated. Thank you all again. Just want to give you a quick short for watching the show. Thank you. And here is also a bracelet. Let me see there. This is like a, what did I have on? I have a little bit of a little bling. It's not a lot of bling, but it's like a little charm, little gold with a little black and red, because I have like some multicolored socks. I got multicolored socks, and then I got the multicolored African earrings. So yeah, oh man, you'll see my pictures. I hope they came out okay. I haven't seen them yet. So thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye.